All right, good morning everyone. It's Saturday morning. What I think I'm gonna do, glasses on, is I'm gonna do this more often. I think I'm not gonna vlog my whole life, but I'm gonna do a normal weekend day in the life of an obsessed person, right? And take you through what I accomplish in a day. I don't know, I haven't really planned anything out for today, but I'm just gonna take you through step by step, what's going on, and then probably do this a couple times a month, and just give you a glimpse into what it's like to build OG and what I've been doing, working 14 hours a day. So I'm gonna do that today, and we'll see how it goes.
Hey Katie Bell, you up this morning already? What you watching? Watching Cookies Roll C? Watching some videos? Not having it this morning? You got some crazy hair today. I'll have to get that hair fixed up. You'll put my contacts in. What do you think about that?
Been working on this. Let's see where we're at. I'm headed to Project Way 205. Let's see. 231.9. This is a pretty cool scale to weigh things. Anyway, I like it. I gotta do a quick kitchen cleanup here. I've cheated a little bit. It looked a little worse than this a second ago. I'm gonna wipe down the counters and I'm gonna do a little bit of the dishes. Get that cleaned up. Having kids is a gosh darn tough thing for a obsessed person. Anyway, I'm gonna wipe down the counters and clean some dishes real fast. I don't know if I'm the only one like this, but I'm not I have this really fancy Asco dishwasher, right? Which I guess there is some stuff in it. Michelle uses. I don't even know how to use it. It's that I couldn't figure it out. I just don't use it. But I use this OXO or whatever you call it thing. And I have these sponges, like they come, I think 2 of them come every other week from Amazon, Amazon autofulfill, and I'm a wash the dishes guy. Put them on the little microfiber drying rack thing that I got from Bed Bath & Beyond, and then I may dry them off, put them away right away. Michelle's either use the dishwasher or let them sit here and pile up to 20 feet high kind of girl. So we go back and forth on that a little bit here and there. This sink is amazing. I love it's just so much better. This country sink or whatever they call these things, undermount country thinger. And then I was adamant about this. I'm so glad I was, that these fixtures, all the fixtures in my house are metal. Generally they're all, I went to this giant kitchen and bath store called Ferguson's in Orlando, and 98% of them are plastic. Like all these parts and pieces are plastic. So I wanted even the ball in the end to be metal. I don't know if it just feels more stout, to me. And so this was something I was adamant about to get that. These little sink protectors are nice, so I'm going to dry these off and wipe down the counters. Maybe one of you can help me out in the comments here, but we got a little chip here in my quartz countertop. What the heck do I do about that? How do I fix that? I thought these things were supposed to be indestructible. In my pursuit of fitness, I always talk about drinking lots of water. Well, I never had to worry about that. I easily drink a gallon or more per day. I don't know. I'm always hungry, always thirsty. I guess that's a good byproduct of this. I was as high as 257, and you saw 231 this morning, so 232. So it's happening. I'm making it happen. Our YouTube Red subscription's all messed up because Ryan has been watching all kinds of Steven Scherer and Roman Atwood, Jake and Josh videos. So much for my, and then there's Cookie, all the kids videos. I can't watch any of my own stuff anymore. You guys are always messing up my YouTube channel, or my YouTube page, my home page.
Because we don't like, only Ryan likes when we don't, and I don't.
Why don't you watch my videos?
Because sometimes.
Yeah, I don't know what you just said. Anyway, I always check on comments, kind of work through that. I think it's important to do that. All right, so there's my analytics of my little baby channel. Right, I think $1,500 is real money. And so I always go to community. So this is how I manage comments and kind of work my way through this way. You guys have seen me do this before. And then, oh good, I only have 10 emails, so I'll go and knock that out this morning. And then I've got to edit, I got to get the Jared's S4 video up. And I bought this little G drive, little 1 terabyte little solid state drive. It's not Thunderbolt 3, they haven't come out with that yet, but it seems plenty fast enough. So I'm gonna work on that. All right, so I've had aspirations to go through all my drawers and dial them all in, but this stuff is from KMN Home, and hopefully when I lose 30 pounds, my fat fingers will, my skinny fat fingers, my ring will fit again. But this stuff, this is how I store everything. This stuff is pretty cool. It's like a neoprene or like a rubberized thing that holds everything in place. And I have aspirations to do this in all kinds of drawers, but I just haven't done it. So we're heading over to get my parents' cars are here today, shipping from Pennsylvania. They're moving down in a week and a half. I'm going out to Salt Lake to do the Raptor driving experience, and then I'm headed to the rag company for a couple of days, flying back home to Florida, jumping on a plane, going to Pennsylvania, and then we're jumping in a U-Haul truck and moving my parents down. So their cars are arriving in 20 minutes. So we got to get moving and get out there and meet the guy at Home Depot where he wants to drop them off. What you eating this morning, little mama? Cereal? Why does mommy always give you so much cereal and we end up throwing it all away?
I gave her a today. I gave her a little tiny bit.
Can I have some cereal? No, I need to eat some eggs. Daddy's getting jacked. Getting jacked 2018. You cool with that?
No.
Is that cool with you? No. Alright, I'm gonna make some breakfast. So here's the plan. 3 eggs, salsa, avocado, grapefruit, about a tablespoon and a half of Kerrygold butter.
Give me my oven first.
This is how it really goes.
What? Where?
In your room.
Why'd you put it there?
Cut.
You're a brat.
Where's my iPad?
I'm not telling you.
Oh.
What happened, Katie Bell? What's the problem? Where's your iPad? Why don't you plug it in?
No, I took it.
Ryan, where's her iPad?
It's in the clothes.
It's in the clothes, Kate.
No, it's not.
Get it out of the clothes pile that shouldn't be there. I'm not even going to show the people on that one.
Mommy, not. He's not right.
He's not right? Oh, shoot. That's not too bad. Apparently the kids have been playing in the clothes. Let's get in the car. Let's load up. You got a new dress on?
I hope the car's
Give me a
live.
twirl.
I have no idea.
That's not a good twirly dress. Right, let's roll. Where's your shirt? So Daddy's rule of keeping the iPads plugged in on their charging bases every night. Yeah, that lasted about a day.
Kate's stealing mine.
That's true.
Kate's a stealer. Kate's an iPad
steals his
stealer.
iPad.
And then loses it.
Yeah.
You sure it's not in the car?
No, it's not in the car.
Did we leave it at OGHQ last night?
No. Oh, it's in the car. Let's go.
What?
It's from. I put it in the glove
You got
box.
shoes, Ryan?
What? No, I plugged it in.
Oh, you took it out of the glove box?
No, I plugged it in last night.
Okay, let's make a bet.
Did somebody feed the cats?
Ryan,
No.
do your job, then.
No, I did it like 3 times.
Cats are axe murderers, man. We'll feed them when we get back. Sorry, buddies. You don't look all that hungry.
You leave out these on my papers.
I didn't get those papers.
How did you have a green paper?
You like green?
Yeah.
So this whole car hauling industry is a gosh darn disaster. Like trying to get somebody to ship a car is a nightmare. Did it with my S2000. Michelle's been dealing with this guy. How's that gone, Shelly?
Oh boy. Hey, the car's here and it only took him like
Oh, sweet. Car's
a day
here.
or two.
Yeah, that's true. But Yeah, we had to hire and cancel like 3 different companies, and man, what a mess. Anyway, this is gonna work out great.
Oh, look at the OG sticker.
Yep. Alright, we can get the cars off. Alright, the WRX is coming off. Off first. So we're gonna take this to HQ. Hey, we try to get a closed carrier, but you know, where my mom's car really doesn't matter. But ramps down. Yeah, shoot, my car would never fit on this thing, man. There he goes. Got it. Nice. Good. Oh! Got it.
Where do you want it?
Right here. Or right there is fine. Yeah.
You must make pictures because it's
Yeah. Keep everybody honest.
yeah.
Well, normally we ship these in an enclosed. So my mom's car's there. So we're gonna run this down to the OGHQ. All right, let's take this to HQ, and then we'll come back. We'll be done. Get in the WRX and roll. Sweet. He never even took it off the truck, so got it here in one piece. That was the key. Super dirty though. I'll have to probably wait till my dad gets here. I got too much to do, but we'll wash it at some point. More exciting sounding than Brian's STI that was stock. You have to get used to using the AC in this thing. It's probably never even been turned on. So, but man, this thing sounds great. Nameless exhaust is awesome. Got the check engine light. I think the Cobb tune does some wacky stuff. All right, car's here. Let's take the truck back over to the house. Doing the mad dash before that guy gets all the cars off of the trailer. Mom's car's here, taking it home and done. That was super painless. Awesome. What are you doing, Rai? Messing with a grasshopper? Whoa, that thing's giant.
Where is it?
It's right in front of you.
Where? Oh.
Look at that thing. Pick them up.
Oh no, these things stung me before.
No.
Yes.
No, not a locust. All right, our kitties have been doing a great job of axe murdering mice, squirrels, all that stuff.
Murder kitties.
Right, kitties do a good job. They need some clean water, that's for sure. All right, Katie Bell, you going swimming?
Yeah. I don't.
I thought you didn't. Ryan wasn't going swimming. That was your idea, Katie Bell.
Yeah, it was.
So I'm gonna chill here, answer some more order stuff. Watch the kiddos do some swimming. You see if you can find that frog, right?
There's got in there.
We were searching for a frog last night. These kids will swim 6 times today. I'm sitting here trying not to get stressed out, updating everybody on, you know, all the products, on where stuff is at. You know, I have Mosmatic wands and guns now coming, but I don't have any 1/4-inch quick disconnects. And of course, I know this. If I send out the wands and then send the quick disconnect later, 75% of the people aren't going to be able to figure out how to put it together, so that's not going to work. So I don't know what to do. I don't know if I should send it out with copper version or buy some copper, because I've called every company in the entire universe to try to get some 1/4-inch quick disconnects. Seems that I spend a good amount of my time doing this. So I'm editing the S4 video, Jared and I from the mountains. Kiddos are getting a snack. And Shelly's in there dialing in some laundry. Getting stuff done. How you doing, Shelly?
Good.
Just finished up the S4 video. So I have the Focus RS left to do. Oh no, I have the ZR1 left to do. Then the Focus RS. and then I'll wrap up that series. And then I've got the piping package video, so I'm gonna go work on the piping package now. I'm gonna go over to the home theater, and after this is done exporting, go over to the home theater, hang out, and I'm gonna work on the building the piping package. I'll edit the photos later, and that's what I'm gonna be working on for the next several hours. Came over to the home theater to get this table out of here. Been using this as my desk, but I'm gonna watch Thor Ragnarok, which is on Netflix. I haven't watched that yet. So I'm gonna close the blinds here and rock out for a little bit and build the piping package. All right, let's check our status here. Let's go pressure washing. I've still got to go edit some photos of the individual products that make up the piping package. But here we go, piping package. I need to change the photo to something else here. And good. Okay, cool. So there's my description. What's included. Bingo. Okay, cool. So let me go back into his here, into the back end. Go to products. And let's go back to piping package. I've taken a bunch of pictures of the actual product, so I'll have to go and edit those real quickly. Piping package. And we can just change the order. Let's just do something like this, so people can see what the heck we're talking about here. Okay, cool. All right, so finish the piping package. I'm going to go and edit some pictures, and I'm going to start editing the podcast. I guess today is going to be a afternoon sit around and edit for several hours and create. This is a lot of work, man. I got to do some work on getting this wired up, but I've got my microphone boom pole here. I'm going to go into Lightroom here and edit some of the photos to finish that. I like to finish things, start and finish it if I can. So we'll just go in here and edit all these photos in Adobe Lightroom. All right, my general procedure is after I edit in Lightroom and export, export the files. And for those of you who haven't done this yet, I think it's important and is really, really useful, is set up a Google Drive file. I think it's called Google Drive File Share. And so then on my drive, I have all my, my MacBook and iMac all stored, so I can grab it from any computer. Anyway, some things I'll keep, like for instance, the pictures. Our Lightroom backup and stuff like that is available off and online, so for speed. But generally, like once I've done a video and once I'm done uploading it, then I'll put completed videos in these different files. But anyway, my photos are there as well. And so then procedurally what I do is I take and I upload the photos to Flickr, so I can always get them if I needed to share somewhere. I have the Flickr app on my phone, and then we'll also upload them and add the images to the store, where I'll dig in and then figure out which ones I actually need. So I'm going to be spending a lot of time here trying to figure out. So I'm going to need to create a subcategory so that you can buy all of the piping package stuff a la carte. But for now, for this week anyway, we're stuck with doing piping package as a standalone full package, and then we'll be able to do the a la carte items later. I'm transitioning to Google Calendar. I've been using Outlook Calendar for years, so I'm going to transition to Google Calendar so everybody on the OG team, meaning my entire family, will have access to where I'm at and where I need to be. So I just went down a 2-hour wormhole of getting my Google Calendar integrated with Apple Calendar and communicating across all platforms, and then getting all my flights and recurring events and everything migrated over. So anyway, I feel really good about that, despite the fact that this is a really boring vlog today. I'm not doing this. I'm doing a lot of stuff. This has been my life. It's been largely non-stop for quite some time now. So anyway, I got that set up, and I'm going to launch the video here for the piping package. Right, so I just published the video. I got a basic thumbnail. Jared will go in there and make the thumbnail better later here. I'm going to change monetization options and insert an ad just to hack everybody off, make a few bucks hopefully. And then we'll go to the end screen, and this is where I'll import from the previous video. And I'm messing up my Mountain Drive series, but it's always good to mix it up a little bit. And so I'll change this link, so we'll delete this, and I'll add in the piping package, and then I'll also add a card so it pops up in the video so you'll know where to get it. So anyway, get that done. Shelly's chauffeuring me to dinner, Father's Day dinner, but not really Father's Day for me. That's junk. It's for your family.
We can celebrate you too.
So we got a babysitter. Head into this stinky old lady's place that's like the most delicious food you've ever eaten in your life. I'll show you when we get there. It's like the weirdest place that I rebelled against for how long? Years.
Oh my gosh,
and then I finally went there. I'm like, oh Lord, this stuff is amazing. So, but remember, I'm on a plan here, so I don't.
Well, you need to. Today is a special day. I'm an enabler.
Every day, yeah, you are an enabler. Every day's a special day for me when it comes to eating whatever I want. But I gotta get this in gear, Shelly. I'm on track.
You're starting the contest, aren't you?
Yeah, Chris and I started another contest. This time I'm not giving them any cars though. It's for you'd have to do 500 burpees in a day. Whoever loses.
I saw that.
So that's pretty nasty, especially for us biggies. You know, little people they're easy. So anyway, we're headed to dinner.
When's the weigh-in? Because get fat tonight, and then
we already did our weigh-in.
Shoot.
Yeah.
Okay.
Too late. Good thought though.
Yeah.
Made it to good old Wildwood, Florida, which is like what 20 minutes from our house. So this is when you know it's weird, when it's M-I-Z, Kathy's.
Southern, not weird.
It's weird. Let's see. This is why I didn't want to come here, but the food is insane. Absolutely insane. You gotta love the South. Oh, Robert E. Lee and Ulysses S. Grant. You would think they won, right? Because there's Robert E. Lee everywhere. But newsflash, people, you lost. You Southerners lost. So you shouldn't be so proud of your guy. I'm doing a little tour of HQ. Michelle's parents and sister haven't seen it yet, so I'm going to show it to them. But you can't do anything with it other than really wash a car. You know, like it doesn't have a lot of pressure. Like if you try to clean your deck, it would take forever. But it's electric and it's super quiet. So these are made for like chicken hatcheries and meat packing plants for them to use inside, so they're not, you know, there's no exhaust. And I was searching the world for a good electric pressure washer because most of them are like $100 and they're junk. And so I've been dreaming about it, and I finally bought one. And then when I bought it, the gun is really long, so you're trying to wash your car, it doesn't work. And so I started searching for a gun that was shorter. And because the thing's so expensive, I wanted to put it away. And so I wanted to be able to break it down where I could take it apart and connect it real quickly. So my superpower in this world is figuring out all these different parts and pieces. Like and then like the hose to get it from your hose bib to the pressure washer, you know, I wanted to connect quickly. And so I went and I found, you know, one of the best hoses in the world. And so I've gone and figured out all this stuff. And then this thing here filters the water. It's a deionizer, so you wouldn't get spots. And so I just try all this stuff. And so this thing here is $1,575 in January of last year.
You sell it
That's what I sell it for. So in January of last year, I called this company. They said, no, you can't become a dealer. I called this company. They said, nah, you can't become a dealer. I called the company that makes the fittings. They're like, yeah, we'll let you sell it. So then I called the other company back and said, hey, the other company will let me sell it. They said, no. And then I called the other company and they said, well, we'll think about it. So after lots of convincing, they finally let me do it because I had like 60,000 people following me or something like that. And every one of them said, no one's going to buy that. It's $1,600. No one will buy it. You're crazy. And then I posted it in my group and talked about it in videos, and everybody said no, everybody said no, I'm not going to buy that. And so I made a video for every part and piece. I think I had 72,000 subscribers. I lost 5,000 subscribers when I made all those videos. So I'm like, well, I screwed up. I bought 15 of these. I'm like, no, now I'm screwed. Like, at least I can sell them to my Porsche buddies. I had 200 emails in my inbox, and we sold $50,000 worth, $60,000 worth, $100,000 worth. I think there were 1,200 in. I think I sold 1,200 of these thus far in a year and a half. And everybody said no one would ever buy this. And so then I went and made this thing here recently. So I wanted something for the wall, And so now this,
Well, are you
That's a
patenting
pressure-
it
that's a
once you get it
washer.
like that?
no, I can't, because these are all parts you can just source from wherever. So there's been some copiers.
So
But
that's a kind of wall version of that, but just.
right.
Okay.
So this pump here, like there's one down here, right? It looks exactly the same. That's the one that exists. But when you turn it on, it just keeps running. It doesn't stop. This one, when you release the trigger, it turns off. So you can go out at 5 a.m. and wash your car, and it turns off and on. So I was going to fly to Germany, but I met with them in New York City. I flew to New York City, and I begged them to make this, where it operated where this will turn off when you release the trigger. I also wanted them, this one does more pressure but less water flow. I wanted more flow, less pressure. And so they said, no one's going to buy that. I said, well, we've sold 1,000 of these. Trust me on this. And so they came out with, I begged them. They finally came out with this. They brought 120 of them into the U.S. and they wanted to sell them to all the dealers. I said, no. This is my idea. Let me sell this. And they said, well, you're not going to be able to sell them. And so we sold 120 of them in a month. And so so this package here, like, I found this, I've sourced the hose. Like, this is a special hose that only I sell. So all these parts and pieces, like, this doesn't exist. I just made it up. I just dreamt it up and put it on the wall. I called this company, I had them make a shelf. I called this company and said, hey, I'd like to adapt this for what we're going to do here. This piping is made for actual air compressors, but I said I want to use it for water.
Now, is it pre-made to fit that? Or?
No. I had to cut it and fit it. So now I have it as a package where people can buy it. So we use some of the 1.5 ton and then size the 2 ton mini split and then ended up putting the dehumidifier. So now I think we have it pretty decent.
Now, did you hang all the compressed air pipe?
Yeah. So
Now, what's that
my buddy
back
from
there?
San Francisco flew in.
Look who left this in my diaper bag.
I know.
How are you? You better come give me a hug.
But,
Are you having fun?
no, they're so easy. They were so cute.
And why are you coming here?
Because I wanted to see you.
No, they were
Is that okay?
I basically pulled them out.
Is Kaylin in the car?
No, it's just me all by myself. No Kaylin, no Hayden.
You got we don't have good hair today, Katie Bell. Too much swimming. Got home from dinner, back on the couch. I'm finding myself having a really hard time shutting this down. Like, I can't stop. Especially when I have a bunch of content, a bunch of videos to edit. I just can't stop messing with it. And so we went over to the garage for a little bit, and then I was over there thinking about all the things that I need to do. Or, again, I don't really need to do anything, but that I want to do, and getting the hose reels set up and test out the different hoses and the reels and get everything set up. And then I've got piles of stuff everywhere that I want to organize. So I want to hang all the acoustic treatments. So it's just, it's never ending. Katie Bell, what are you doing?
You better sit back down with that.
So I'm just going to sit here on the couch. I'm watching Miracle, and I'm going to edit the ZR1 video. And I've got to get editing the podcast because I want to release the podcast at the same time when I finish the Focus RS video. So that's the plan. What you got on your face?
Lick up like this. Keep it clean, girl.
Come on, Kitty.
No video.
I'm not videoing. The camera's not on.
He's just holding it there.
Think you can get out of it? You can't even fight me. I'll crush your soul. You can't fight this boy. I'm the wrestling champion of the world. Where are you going? I'm still the champion of you. You like this movie, Miracle?
Yeah.
It's cool. It'll get you all warm and fuzzy. You get all fired up.
Wait,
You know what that means?
what? Is that a cavity?
No, it's not a cavity. I just ate. Oh shoot! I just ate some Oreos.
Oh.
Cheat day.
How are the Oreos?
I ate them all.
Those are my snack. I didn't have one.
You had one.
Or two.
Uh-huh. All right, Rye. So yesterday, that squirrel fell all the way down the chimney.
Yesterday?
Or Tuesday, sorry. You think he's still in there?
No.
Scared the crap out of me. Go look in there. Peek your face in there.
No.
Come on, do it. Don't let him bite you.
Oh, it's not.
Can you see in there?
No.
You
Well,
see-
I can see.
Did you see on the top of there how he fell on that? How loud that would be?
Like, how?
It fell all the way down this giant chimney. Fell straight down. It scared the crap out of me. And then heard him scratching around in there. I guess he climbed back out. Either that or he's in there, he's dead, and he's gonna start stinking up our house.
Yeah.
What do you think's gonna happen? See, no, but he could fall down the side. See, look in there real close.
Like where? Oh.
In the holes. See, there's down the side. Don't let him bite your face off. Katie Bell.
What are they trying to, what is he trying to do?
Katie Bell.
What?
Guess what?
What?
The other day, a squirrel fell down the chimney. Rye, show her where.
I'm the fireman.
Look in there. Go look in there, Rye. Go show Kate.
What did he fall on? What kind of? Is it like carpet?
Show her, Rye. Is he in there, Kate?
No, not in there. In there.
Is he gonna get you?
Not in here.
Okay, good.
It's
You're brave, Katie Bell. I was scared to look in there when he was scratching around. I thought he was gonna bite my face off. Hey, what's that water doing there? Go get that in the kitchen.
This is how Maddie's night ends. 2 pillows under the head, hugging another one in between the knees, one between the feet. I think we're missing one, but you get the gist of it. His little sidekick, watching Planet Earth together.
Who's asleep?
Why aren't you asleep if Daddy's asleep?
I can say it's till midnight.
No sir, it's bedtime. Katie Bell, can you say night-night?
It's only 9 o'clock.
Bye-bye.
What happens when the force pulls you back, your foot naturally comes off the gas. You have to keep your foot